Hey, yo, you see how thick Dave Bautista's neck is, son? I will not be opening the door for anybody that looks like that. That's the automatic strap, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what up, fam? Today we'll be going over Knock at the Cabin. I could have swore it was like Knock at the Cabin Door, but I guess it's just Knock at the Cabin, directed and written by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Juan Weasley, I don't know his correct name, and Dave Bautista. The synopsis is basically two fathers are on vacation in the woods, and a group of people come and knock on the door, and they say they have a very important thing they have to do, in which that you got to kill one of your family members to save the world from the apocalypse. Shit sounds crazy, but I'm gonna say right off the bat, I thought this movie was all right. I thought the premise was pretty good for M. Night Shyamalan. He's always coming up with creative ideas. That's why I respect filmmakers like him and Jordan Peele to task the audience with something different. It doesn't work 100% of the time like Lady in the Water, of course, the dreaded After Earth, but like I think he's coming back from movies like The Visit, and I even like Old, you know, on that matter. But this movie here is just a quiet setting. It all takes place in pretty much one location, which is a cabin, and then these apocalyptic events does start to happen. You can tell them in the trailer. So do you believe these people or not? And which one of your family members are you going to sacrifice? But if it was one of my friends and I didn't really like him, he used to talk shit about me in school. I'm like, oh yeah, him, son, him. Yeah, go ahead. We can save the world right here. Where's the gun? You got it loaded? Because it's going to be him. They make it a hard decision who they're gonna kill. We're not gonna kill anybody, and they kind of drag it out. So my negatives about this movie, I would say it drags a little bit. Actually, a couple people were snoring in the film, including my wife. I had to wake her up a little bit. Like, baby, you're gonna miss it. It's about to be good. But this one doesn't have the ultimate twist of M. Night Shyamalan movies. I would say this movie is a twist within itself of what's actually going on to figure everything out. So there's no big reveal in this movie. I would almost say he kind of plays it safe, but it works. Now, I'm gonna say this, everybody say this, I even say this at times, this is a good movie for Netflix. I'm like, what does that mean sometimes? Because there's some Oscar award-winning movies on Netflix. I think All Quiet on the Western Front has like, what, 9 nominations or whatever. That's a Netflix film. That's where it premiered at, you know. But I say the same thing too. Like, that was good for a Netflix movie. I think that what that means, like, you didn't have to leave your house and go out and pay for this theatrical experience. You could have watched it at home. And I think that's what this movie is, because it's no real spectacle. Like I said, everything happens within this cabin. Like, I could have stayed home and watched that on Netflix. I've been fine. Not that I'm angry that I paid my money to go see it, because I think Dave Bautista probably gives off one of the best performances of his career so far. So to score this thing, I think I was leaning to a 3 to a 3.5, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.5 because of the originality, and Dave Bautista's performance was so strong. But I would say you don't need to go rush out to the theater and see this thing, because like I said, it's based on story, and I think the story is not as strong as M. Night is intending it to be. It's still very entertaining. It's pretty engaging. I just wish it would have been more engaging. Like the last of us, episode 3, is more engaging than this entire movie, if that makes any sense. All right, cool. This is a part of the video. I tell you to do stuff. I tell you to hit the like button if you like the video. Of course, yeah, go ahead and hit it. And then if you like this video, yeah, of course, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. Now, if like Bautista knocked on your door, what would you do? You know, in that situation, let me know in the comments below. And once again, guys, don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.